Hi friends, welcome to TP Chennai and thanks a lot for subscribing TP Chennai. And if you are till not subscribed, please do subscribe TP Chennai so that you can get notifications and all. So today we are going to see very important topic, quantity 1 and quantity 2, which is very much useful for any level of examination, especially in mains level examination. So quantity 1 and quantity 2 is nothing but two statement sums will be there, where one statement sums will be in the form of quantity 1 and second statement sums will be in the form of quantity 2. You need to solve both quantity 1 and quantity 2 and then you have to click the options. So I will write the options also. What are the options you will be getting in examination? So your first options will be like this: quantity 1 is greater than quantity 2, and second options will be quantity 1 less than quantity 2, and third options will be quantity 1 greater than or equal to quantity 2. Fourth options will be quantity 1 less than quantity 2, and fifth options will be quantity 1 which is equal to quantity 2, or relationship cannot be established. That means C and D. You can't able to get any answer. Okay. So first we'll see about quantity 1. So quantity 1, you have one question. I will just read that question. 5 years ago, Bina's age was 3 times that of Arti's age at that time. 10 years ago, Bina's was half that of Chitra. Chitra's present age is 36 years, right? So from this quantity 1, they are asking what is current age of Arti. Okay. So first we have to see which is the key point in this question. So when you see the key point here, they have clearly mentioned that Chitra's present age is 36 years. So Chitra's present age is 36 years, and then in the last second line they are telling that Bina's age was half that of Chitra. When? 10 years ago. So present age of Chitra is 36. 10 years ago, what was the age of Chitra? 26 years. At that time, Bina's age was half. So Bina's age will be 13 years at that time. It will be 13 years, right? So Bina's age will be 13 years when? 10 years ago. So when 10 years ago, Bina's age was 13 years, what is present age of Bina? It is nothing but 23 years, right? So first I will solve orally, then I will explain each and everything. So Bina's age was 13 years when? 10 years ago. Now present age of Bina is nothing but 23 years, right? Then they are telling that 5 years ago, Bina's age was 3 times that of Arti. So present age of Bina is nothing but 23. 5 years ago, what was the age of Bina? It is nothing but 18 years. At that time, Bina's age was 3 times that of Arti. So 18 is equal to 3 into Arti. So Arti's age will be 6 years when? 5 years ago. So what is Arti's current age or present age? 11 years. So my answer is nothing but 11 years. Okay, my answer is nothing but 11 years. Right, this is how we have to solve these questions. Very simple question, right? Now we will see quantity 2. So quantity 2, what they are saying? Difference between the Chitra's present age and Bina's present age. Already we have seen what is Bina's present age. Bina's present age is nothing but 23 years, and just now we have seen in the question itself they have mentioned that Chitra's present age is 36 years. So 36 minus 23. So what is the answer? 13 years. So my quantity 2 is nothing but 13 years. This is my answer orally. Without, I have not used anything. So Q1 is nothing but 11 years. Q2 is nothing but 13 years. Quantity 1 is less than quantity 2. So what is my answer? Second option. I have to click second option. So now we will see second question. Again, it's a very interesting question where you are having quantity 1 and quantity 2. In that, luckily you are having quantity 1 which you have to solve, and quantity 2 already they have given the value which is nothing but 460. So it is coming in the simple interest chapter, right? So I am reading the question here. Quantity 1, difference between largest and second largest sum. A sum of rupees 1440 is lent out in 3 parts in such a way that the interest on the first part at 2% per annum for the 3 years, second part at 3% for 4 years, and third part at 4% for 5 years are equal, right? So here when you read these questions here, one thing is very much clear, and that is nothing but simple interest is equal, right? So when simple interest is equal, whenever simple interest is equal, so what is the ratio of principal? So principal ratio, I am representing it in terms of P1 is to P2 is to P3 is nothing but inversely proportional to R1 T1 is to R2 T2 is to 1 by R3 T3. So what I am going to write here? R1 T1. So what is my R1 T1? It is nothing but 2 into 3 which is 6. Second part R2 T2 which is nothing but 3 into 4 12, and third part which is nothing but 4 into 5 20. So 1 by 6 is to 1 by 12 is to 1 by 20, right? So now we have to take the LCM of 6, 12 and 20. What is the LCM of 6, 12 and 20? If you don't know, no need to worry. Start reading the table of bigger number 20. So 23 is a 60, 12 5 is a 60, 6 10 is a 60. So my LCM is 60. So 1 by 6 into 60 is nothing but 10. second part is 5, and third part is nothing but 3. So my principal ratio is nothing but P1 is to P2 is to P3 is nothing but 10 is to 5 is to 3, right? So when you see a total part in principal, what you will be getting? 18 part. 18 part value they have given you how much? 1440. So can I say 18 part is nothing but 1440? Now what they are asking? Difference between largest and second largest part. So when you see the largest and second largest part, it is nothing but 10 minus 5. So what is 10 minus 5? 5 part. So 18 part is nothing but 1440. So 1 part is nothing but how much? 80. So 5 part is nothing but 400. So my answer for quantity 1 is nothing but 400, and quantity 2 they themselves gave 460. So what is my answer? My answer is Q1 is less than Q2. My answer is Q1 less than Q2. So hope you are clear with second statement, right? So now we will see third question. This is coming under problems on number chapter. Quantity 1 and quantity 2 is there. So I will read quantity 1. So it is coming under problems on number. So product of two numbers whose sum is 17 and sum of the square of two numbers is nothing but 145. So how to solve this question? For that you should know what is sum of the algebraic entities, right? So I will write one entity. You know very well what is x plus y whole square. So it is nothing but x square plus y square plus 2xy, right? It is nothing but x square plus y square plus 2xy, right? So what are the things they have given you? So they are given here sum of the square of two number is nothing but 145, right? So what they are asking here, product of two number, that means they are asking to calculate xy, right? And x plus y sum is also they have given you 17. So I am substituting as 17. So what is 17 square? 289. And what is x square plus y square? So they have given you 145 plus 2xy. So when you transpose 145 here, you will be getting 289 minus 145, which is nothing but 144. So 2xy is equal to 144. xy is nothing but 72. So my quantity 1 is nothing but 72. So my quantity 1 is nothing but 72. Now I am solving quantity 2. So sum of two numbers whose product is 1400 and the difference between them is nothing but 5, right? So what they are asking here, they are asking here to calculate x plus y, and what they have given you, xy they have given you 1400 and x minus y they have given you 5. So for that, which is the best algebraic identity is nothing but x plus y whole square minus x minus y whole square is equal to 4xy. Hope everyone knows this algebraic identity. So x plus y whole square they are asking, and x minus y they have given you 5. So I am substituting here x plus y whole square minus 5 square, which is nothing but 25, is equal to 4 into 1400. Why? xy they have given you 1400. So when you multiply here, what is 14 into 4? 5600. Minus 25 will go there, it will become 5625. So x plus y whole square is equal to 5625. So what is the value of x plus y? It is nothing but square root of 5625, which is nothing but plus or minus 75. Which is nothing but plus or minus 75, right? So Haribari, you should not write only 75, because power is even. Whenever even power is there, you will be getting two roots. One root will be positive, one root will be negative. So now we have to compare. So your root is nothing but 75 and minus 75. So when you compare plus 75 with plus 72, which is greater? Quantity 2 is greater. And again when you compare minus 75 with 72, which is greater? Quantity 1 is greater. So in the first case quantity 2 is greater, in the second case quantity 1 is greater. You can't able to get your answer. So what is your answer? Your answer is C and D, which is nothing but fifth option. If it is there, your answer is C and D. You can't able to get any answer. So I hope you are clear with the third question. So now we will see fourth question. Again it is coming under quantity 1 and quantity 2, and this question is coming under speed, time, distance chapter. Many important, very important questions, right? So I will read quantity 1 here. So the question is distance of school from Ram's house. Distance they are asking, right? If he reaches school 5 minutes late while walking at 4 km per hour, but 10 minutes earlier than the scheduled time walking at 5 km per hour, right? So many ways are there to solve this question. I am telling the best way here, and the best way is nothing but by ratio method, right? So when you see the first line here, clearly they have mentioned that distance is constant. So whenever distance is constant, speed ratio is inversely proportional to time ratio, right? So when you see here speed, so what is the speed they have given you? So initial speed is nothing but 4 km per hour, and now the speed is nothing but 5 km per hour. So my speed ratio is nothing but 4:5. So when distance is constant, speed ratio is 4:5. What about time ratio? It is nothing but 5:4, right? It is nothing but 5:4. So how much difference is here? So it is nothing but 1. And how much they have given you? So you are having 5 minutes late, and then you are having 10 minutes earlier. So right, so late and early cases is there. Whenever late and early cases is there, what you have to do? You need to add this value, right? So when you add 5 minutes for 10 minutes, you will be getting 15 minutes, but speed is in kilometer per hour. So we need to convert this time or minute into hour. So 15 minutes will be equal to 15 by 60. So here time difference is 1. There they have given you 15. So which is nothing but 15 by 60. So one part is nothing but 15 by 60, which is nothing but 1 by 4. Distance is nothing but time into speed. So if you consider 5 here, so right here into 5. And if you consider this 5, you have to consider this speed, which is nothing but into 4. So my answer is 5 kilometer. Right? If you consider this part, so again one part is nothing but 1 by 4. If you consider this part, so into 4 into 5. So here also my answer is nothing but 5 kilometer, right? Why? Because distance is constant. So quantity 1 is nothing but 5 kilometer, and quantity 2 they themselves gave you 5 kilometer. So quantity 1 is equal to quantity 2. So my answer is fifth option. Q1 is equal to Q2. My answer is fifth option. So now we'll see fifth question, right? I hope you are clear with all the 4 problems. So this is coming into permutation combination chapter. Again, it's a different question, very important question, right? So quantity 1, what they have given you. So number of ways of drawing 3 balls from a box containing 5 white and 7 red ball, if at least 1 white ball is to be included in a draw. So first of all, you should know what is the meaning of at least. So what is the meaning of at least? It is nothing but minimum value. It can be more than that also, right? So how the combination logic will come, right? So at least 1 white ball should be there. How many white balls are there? 5 white balls are there. So my first parameter will be 5C1, right? So you need to select totally how many balls here? 3 balls, right? So my process is not completed. That's why multiplication symbol will come. So remaining 2 balls will be from where? From red balls only. So 7C2 plus, so we have selected 1 ball, it can be more than that. So 5C2 into 7C1 plus 5C3, right? Other than that, we can't able to get any logic, right? So you know very well what is the meaning of 5C1. 5C1 is nothing but 5. 7C2 is nothing but n into n minus 1 by 2. NC2 is nothing but n into n minus 1 by 2. So 7 into 6 by 2, which is nothing but 21, plus 5C2 is nothing but 5 into 4 by 2, which is nothing but 10 into 7, and 5C3. NCR is nothing but NCN minus R. So 5C3 is nothing but 5 into C, 5 minus 3. So 5C2 is nothing but 5C2, 5 into 4 by 2, which is nothing but 10. So 25, 105 plus 70, 175 plus 10. My answer is nothing but 185. My answer is nothing but 185. This is my quantity 1. Now when you see quantity 2 here, so number of different photographs that are, there are 5 boys and 3 girls in a family. They are photographed in a group of 2 boys and 1 girl. So how the logic will come here? 5 boys and 3 girls from 2 boys and 1 girl. So it is nothing but 5C2 into 3C1. So what is the meaning of 5C2? It is nothing but again 5 into 4 by 2, which is nothing but 10, and 3C1 is nothing but 3 into 1, which is nothing but 3. So my answer is 30. So quantity 1 is nothing but 185 and quantity 2 is nothing but 30. So quantity 1 is greater than quantity 2. So my answer is nothing but Q1 is greater than Q2. This is my answer. Okay. So now we will see 6th problem. Again, this is coming in the profit and loss chapter. Very important questions are there. So by reading quantity 1, so quantity 1, what they have given you, cost price of an article having marked price rupees 400 when sold at 20% discount still make a gain of 20 by 3%, right? So how to solve this question? So first of all, you should know what is the value of 20 by 3%, fraction value. So what is the meaning of 20 by 3%? It is nothing but 1 by 50, which you need to memorize. Suppose if you don't know, so it is nothing but 20 by 3 into 1 by 100. So 25 it is nothing but 1 by 15. So 20 by 3% value is nothing but 1 by 15, right? So profit is there 1 by 15. So mark price they are asking, mark price they have given you 400, cost price they are asking, right? So 1 by 15 profit is there. So I already converted this percentage into fraction. So 1 plus 1 by 15 will become 16 by 15, right? 16 by 15 divided by, and how much discount they are giving? 20%. So what is 20% fraction value? 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 discount is there, which is nothing but 1 minus 1 by 5, which is nothing but 4 by 5. So when it goes into numerator, it will become 5 by 4. It will become 5 by 4. So 4 4s are 16, 5 3s are 400s are. So cost price is nothing but 300. So my quantity 1 is nothing but 300. So now come to quantity 2. So again here they are asking to calculate the cost price of an article which is sold at 14% profit, and if cost price and selling price both are less of 117, so what is then the profit would be 9% more. So if you see this question here, both CP and SP are reduced by same number 117, right? Are reduced by same number 117. So how to solve this question quickly, right? So when you see here, so 14 plus 9, what is 14 plus 9? 23, right? So write this value in the numerator divided by. So what is second value here? Second value is nothing but 9%. So write 9 here, and since both CP and SP are less by 117, write this number directly here. So when you cancel this number, 9 ones are 9, so 9 threes are, so now you need to multiply 23 into 13. How to multiply this number quickly, right? So already you know. So what is the difference between this number? Difference is nothing but 10. So whenever difference is 10, middle number square minus 5 square. So what is the middle number? If you don't know how to calculate middle number, just add these two value. What is 23 plus 13? 36. By 2, 18. What is 18 square? 324. Minus 25, 299. So all these calculations should be mind calculation. So now my quantity 2 cost price is nothing but 299, and quantity 1 CP is 300. So here CP is 299. So what is my answer? Q1 is greater than Q2. My answer is Q1 is greater than Q2. So I hope you are clear with all 6 problems. So now we'll see 7th question. So again, it is coming under simple interest, compound interest chapter. So when you see quantity 1, so what they have given you, sum of money for which the difference between SI and compound interest obtained on it in 2 years at 6% per annum compounded annually is rupees 43.2. So clearly they have given the difference between SI and CI, and time is also given 2 years, and R also they have given you 6% per annum. And what they are asking you to calculate? Principal. Sum is nothing but principal, right? So one way is nothing but formula method, right? So I will put it formula also here. So for 2 years, so what is the formula? Whenever difference between SI and CI is given, principal is equal to difference into 100 divided by R square, right? Principal is equal to difference into 100 divided by R square. So substitute everything. So what they have given you difference? Difference is nothing but 43.2. So 43.2 into 100 into 100, and what about R? R they have given you 6%. So what is 6% here? 36. So when you cancel this one directly, 36 1 the 36.2. So 1.2 into 10,000. So what is your answer? 12,000. So answer is nothing but 12,000, right? So when you see here, quantity 1 is nothing but 12,000, and quantity 2 they have given you 12,850. So which is greater? Quantity 2 is greater. So my answer is Q1 is less than Q2. My answer is Q1 is less than Q2, right? So this is how you have to solve this question. Okay. This is formula method by which you are going to get the answer now. So second method is nothing but tree method, which I hope everyone knows. So how to solve by tree method? So when you see here rate, you convert rate of interest in terms of fractions. So it is nothing but 6 by 100, which is nothing but 3 by 50, right? So when you convert rate of interest in terms of fraction, always remember your denominator part is nothing but principal, and numerator part is nothing but CI and SI for 1 year. CI and SI for 1 year, right? So principal is nothing but 50. Since time is 2 years, so you need to write 50 square. So what is 50 square? 2500, right? So write here 2500 first year and second year. This is first year, this is second year, right? So 2500 3 by 50. So you need to write here 3 by 50 and here 3 by 50. So what is 3 by 50 of 2500? It is nothing but 150. Again, what is 3 by 50 of 2500? It is nothing but 150. But since we are dealing with compound interest, so it is nothing but interest of interest. For this again 3 by 50 will come. So what is 3 by 50 of 150? It is nothing but 9. So this particular part is nothing but CI, this particular part is nothing but CI, and this part is nothing but SI. So what about difference? Difference is 9. So 9 part, how much they have given you? They have given you 43.2. Now what they are asking to calculate here? Principal. Principal is nothing but 2500 part, right? So again you cancel this number, 9 4s are 36. So remainder is nothing but 7, 4.8, 20 will go there, it will become 480. 480 into this number, what is the answer? 12,000. How? Half this number, even out concept, half this number, 48 will become 24, 25 will become 50. So 24 into 5, 120, again 20 is there. So my answer is 12,000. So from this also we can say that my Q1 is less than Q2. So whichever way you like, formula method is a direct method, or else suppose if you forget the formula, by this method also we can solve this question. So how was the class, guys? Right? So I have solved 7 questions, right? All are previous year questions only. So I hope you are clear with everything, all the concepts, and each and every questions will be from different chapters. That is what you are going to expect in terms of examination also. When you see, I have covered almost all the chapters. These all are previous year questions. So definitely your next upcoming target is nothing but SBI PO and SBI clerical examination, where quantity 1, quantity 2 is very important, and definitely you can expect 5 questions from this chapter. And again, all these questions will be from different chapter. So hope you have understood this concept clearly and you have learned some new thing also, right? So again, what I want to say is give more focus on current affairs along with quantity 1, quantity 2, wrong number, as well as data interpretation also, and do focus, don't need to be panic, right? So I hope you all are going to get a job in Turning Point very soon, and you all will be a Turning Point employee. So all the best of luck. And again, in the near future also, I'll be coming with all these different questions, previous year questions, whatever they have asked in examination, plus some extra questions also in a different method, so that it will be useful for you. Thanks a lot.